Welcome to your first Flipped Friday. Please take notes. Be ready for a quiz tomorrow. Before you enter the classroom, have your homework out and show it to Ms. Rufai as you enter the classroom. Once she has checked you off, you may enter the room and begin working. When you enter the classroom, always check the cart next to the door and pick up any materials I have set out for you. If not, we'll start class and you'll wonder why everyone else has the materials they need and you don't. Once you have your materials off the cart, promptly take your seat and begin the math review for the day. Refer to your notes from the previous day's math review. You will have 6 minutes to complete this task each day. Following math review, we will correct the previous day's assignments. I want you to correct your work with another color using a colored pen or pencil. Put a star if it's right and correct the wrong answers. Oops, you're late. What do? Enter the classroom quietly. Collect any materials off the cart quietly. Hand Ms. Rufai your pass. You should have one. If not, you'll have to go get one. Take your seat quietly. Ask your table partner what we are doing and catch up with us or join in. What if I need to use the restroom? That's a good question. You will be given 4 bathroom passes per trimester. Medical exceptions are allowed. You may go to the restroom if it is after the first 10 minutes of class, but before the last 10 minutes of class. Ms. Rufai is not instructing. You have a pass with your name on it. Give me the signal and sign out at the door. Fill out the bathroom pass and then go. There will be no bonus points for not using your bathroom passes. What do I do if I don't have a pencil or paper? Borrow from a kind person. Remember, to borrow means you will return that item to the person you borrowed it from in the same or better condition. We all forget, but try to remember that person might need that supply for the next class. You could ask your table partner. You can ask another student in classroom. Or you could check my desk for pencils that are sharpened. It looks like a flower. You can also check Ms. Rufai's paper station for paper. There's graph paper as well as lined paper. There's a whole bunch and pencil sharpeners. There are times I will provide you with supplies. Please remember, I have limited supplies, and that to keep activities fun with the use of these supplies means they need to be available to you all the time. Please don't take or remove any materials from the classroom. No, paper doesn't count, silly. If you're absent, please don't return and say, "Did you do anything while I was gone?" Of course we did. We did plenty. While you're away from the building, you can always check my website under the assignment tab to see what the day's assignment is and print out any worksheets. They'll be attached. When you return, check the calendar on the back wall on the day that you were absent and see what that day's assignment was. Then look in the crate next to the calendar to find the worksheet. The tab on the folder will match the number of each day on the calendar. So if you were absent on the 5th of January, you will look under the tab with the 5, and the assignment should be in that folder. How do I head my paper? Why, I'm glad you asked. You'll put your first and last name in the upper right-hand corner. Underneath, you'll put my name, and under that, you'll put the period that I have you for class. It's important to do this because you may lose your paper in someone else's classroom, and they could easily find me, and I can find you. When you're doing an assignment, please circle the problem number. I get confused sometimes and think it's part of the equation or problem. If you circle it, it's clearly not part of the numbers you're working with. And please show your work down the page as much as possible. You'll hear me say this over and over and over. Down the page, down the page. Congratulations! You've just completed your first Flipped Friday lesson. Flipped Fridays will require you to watch a video lesson, take notes on the Dix Days activities. There will often be a few problems for you to try as well. When you come in on Friday, I will check for understanding of the video and then we'll do the assignment in class. That means there's no homework for the weekend if you work well in class. See you tomorrow.